Pod.
Sir.
Let's get it.
It's 2
Turp. All right. Question number 1.
Yes, sir.
You freestyle?
Do I freestyle? I have freestyled in my time. You have put me on the spot. Are you saying I have to go down? Lord, okay.
That's what we do around here.
Fuck it. All right. Hey, it's Big Tone on the microphone. When it comes to smoking, niggas know what I'm known. Smoking good weed, whether it's indoor or homegrown. I'm in my zone, so call me up on the phone. Hey, 600, 300 pounds. If you need it, homie, you can call me. I got it in town. I like green sticky shit, none of that brown. So if you hit me up, baby, I'm coming around. Fine shit, ladies that look good. Smoking backwoods, switches and anything hood. Hey, we get it popping like over red and Bach. You niggas know it's good, them beats knocking. Big Tone come with the raps, come with the jokes. I bring the switcher and I bring the smokes.
God damn it, he ain't no fucking joke.
Hey, man.
God.
It's been a while.
Oh,
It's been a
shit.
while.
Hold on.
I'm rusty.
Hold on.
I'm rusty.
Is that back-to-back episodes with some fire, yo?
I'm rusty, y'all. Forgive me. But for those who know me, yes, I did have a music career. Yes, I dropped the mixtapes. Yes, I used to get busy on this. I used to do it all. I used to battle rap. I used to help rap groups, write female artists, male artists, you name it.
Ah, shit, we got hellas to talk about then.
Yeah, so that was once a part of my life, and then I got heartbroken by, I think I was dropping my 3rd or 4th mixtape in the middle of the summer, and the studio we was using was at the homie's house, and the shit crashed. So we lost everything, and that was like almost a sign of God to me, saying, let's go another route. So after that, I cried and boo-hooed, and then it was, all right, we got to figure it out. It went from warehouse job, comedy.
Hell
So
yeah.
here we are right now, bro.
That's
So
right, and it's a 2T3rp
that's how it
podcast.
works.
And it's your boy Donovan, a.k.a. Mr. You
Sirski.
Knew What It Was When You Signed up.
Sirski.
Yeah, and we got a special guest in the building. You already know. Hey, man, this is a multi-talented guy over here, man. I ain't even know that he could hit them bars like that.
Yeah.
But I done seen him on the stage once before talking that shit, though. And I'm telling you, he really with it, yo. Give it up for comedian.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Tone in the building.
I appreciate it, bro. This is dope as fuck, bro.
Thank you. You see that live audience out there?
Yeah, nah, this is dope, man.
All right, go.
What up, everybody? What up, St. Louis? 2T3rpd, what's good, man? It's your boy, Comedian Tone. We here, we lit, baby. Let's do it, man. What's
Yes,
up,
sir.
my man? How you been, though?
I've been good.
It's good, man. Yeah, I see you serious about this, man.
Thank you. Yeah, yes, sir.
I get invited to a lot of podcast sets, and it doesn't look like this.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I want to commend you for the what's the word I'm looking for? It looks very professional.
Thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, man, this is dope, bro. So
Man, I'm still just getting started.
What we getting on today, man? I see we got a setup here.
You already know, yeah. So usually we get to know people. We get to know the person behind the art, or usually behind the weed. It depends on how it go. I think today we about to do both.
Let's do it all.
All
Let's
right.
talk about it all.
So let's go ahead and get started with your entertainment origins. Because I'm not even gonna just say comedy origins. Because like you just said, you done music, you do comedy, you do a couple of things. So let's really tap into where you got started with all of this.
With comedy or with the music?
Which one, music came first, right?
Let's start with the music first.
Let's start with that.
I mean, just like any black kid, bro, growing up, bro, I fell in love with Biggie Smalls because he was the fat, black, ugly nigga. However, coochie down to the socks, fresh. And that was my MO. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed to have 2 parents who were very educated.
That's dope.
That put us in positive neighborhoods where we can, produce and, grow up in a safe environment. And I also had parents that didn't mind you chasing your dreams as long as it made sense.
It's beautiful.
So, I mean, I always played sports. Sports was always my thing. I was always very good at sports, baseball, football, basketball. My problem was I never had the grades. And it wasn't because I was dumb. It was just I was one of those children, like, you know, once I realized you're talking about bullshit, I don't want to hear it.
Dog, I feel that 100%.
So the only thing that was like I had love for was the culture of hip hop. So it just started out as like, you know, you just hanging with your friends like this, with freestyling, you smoking. But I started noticing, you know, the more and more I freestyled, I was always the best out of everybody. That's usually how it starts for anybody. Then it gets to, man, you ain't gonna record nothing, and then you record something, and after you record, it's like, oh shit, this nigga really got something. So when I first started, it was nothing but freestyles. Like I would just take like whatever my favorite beat was, like, you know, Lil Wayne used to do, any other artist, which is called beat jacking for those who are hip hop culturally known. And then you just freestyle your version of the song over it. And I got really hot at doing that. So I did that from, I want to say all the way from, 08, 09, probably all the way up to about 10 or 11. And at that time, I was really serious with it. So we dropped my first mixtape, Christopher L. Cigarelliton, which was a moniker to marijuana, of course.
Yeah.
So I just basically took the name Christopher and I made it Christopher. L, of course, because you smoke L's, and then Cigarelliton was just a fancy boozy name off a singer. So that was my like moniker to Big Tone, the rapper. And you know, like everybody else, you got multiple rap names.
Yeah.
I went from Tone Capone, Big Tone, Tony Yayo, you name it. Nigga never sold coke.
I can say.
Never moved a brick. But somehow I was Tony Yayo before Tony Yayo. Shout out to Tony Yayo. But no, that's a real story, man. If y'all know, shout out to my boy Jarrell, a.k.a. White Boy, husband of Mary Jane, the comedian. But that nigga, before we even knew G-Unit and 50 Cent and that nigga used to literally call me Tony Yayo before Tony Yayo. So, yeah, that's just funny now that I think about it. But, yeah, man, it was just about a 3, 4, 5 year run. And then my mother and them,
how old were you around this age?
Man, this is probably, I want to say, a few years after high school.
Okay.
This big T-shirt era.
Got you.
Big black T-shirts.
Okay.
A lot of niggas trying to grow their dreads out era. I want to say right around the time Lil Jon Eastside Boys, a lot of crunk shit. 3 6 Mafia was going crazy. 106 Park going crazy.
Okay, yeah.
BT Rap City going crazy. So, yeah, it was right around that time.
That's hard.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so, but I mean, eventually, like I said, man, you know, when that group, because you got to understand, when I was putting my last project together, I was doing 4 songs a night, y'all.
Damn.
So, shout out to my homies, Vast Fam, the group, my nigga Nardo R2, and the whole gang. But they was literally like letting me come over, smoke, spend the night, do songs. I was driving Nardo crazy because Nardo had to get up and go to work, and niggas had to get up at 6 in the morning. I'm down in the basement recording. But yeah, man, when that thing crashed, bro, like I don't think y'all understand. Like when you record I had probably up to 30 some songs. We're probably gonna pick 20 out of the 30, and right when we got to the time to pick the 20 out of the 30, computer crashed, shut down. We lost absolutely everything. So that was a lesson learned too, that, you know, you got to have your USBs, you got to have your storage, your memory cards, all of that out there. So all y'all artists out there, man, pay for the equipment.
That's right.
Do not be like me and be cheap.
Have that physical backup, y'all.
Wait it, and don't wait for nobody. Go get your own equipment. As you see, this brother has his own equipment. Go get it. It's gonna pan out. I know you guys are looking at him. This shit costs money.
It's an investment.
You're gonna make it back.
It's an investment.
So you know what I'm saying. So that's one thing I wish I would have learned.
Yeah, and like shit with this took all like 5 years, and I'm still, you know, trying to upgrade equipment and all of that. So
I ain't gonna lie. When I first pulled up, I was sitting there doing the math, like, God damn, because I'm ready to do the same here, and I'm sitting there calculating in my head, like, oh, what, about 510, Mike's probably about a rack, but it's in my mind. I'm going, stop doing that. You guys got a lot of people. We see the numbers and we freeze up and we think it's unapproachable or unattainable. Go get it.
I'll show you what I started with. I started with a handheld.
Let's do it. We're gonna do that.
I literally started with a handheld, bro. And then just kept on going.
I've seen guys literally start with just the phones and then they just go get the mic clips.
Yep. And then you just upgrade as you go.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched what's the boy? Benadine.
Yeah.
Benadine is usually on his phone, and then it's just a clip.
Yep.
And then, of course, it's got the fancy cameraman. But, I mean, damn, if y'all making money just off that, bro, I'm telling y'all, man, go invest in it. For real. For real.
And learn the biggest thing that also you need to learn how to use editing software.
Man, say that again, man.
Learn how to use editing software. That is one thing I'm
definitely learning in the game, bro. For real.
You do that, and I'm telling you,
shout out to that nigga L's for real, man.
Yeah, for real.
We were just talking about that. Yeah.
It's mad important.
Yeah.
Okay. So now that we done talked about the music, let's get into this comedy. So how did you end up transitioning into comedy?
So at this time, I was living out in Moreno Valley, California.
Okay.
I was staying with my god brother at the time who had just started his automotive transport business / Mr. Potato Man business. Shout out to my brother Charles. And what ended up happening is I had lost my job at this warehouse job. It was a bunch of racist bullshit. HR got fired and a bunch. But then I got put onto a plug that allowed you to, basically go downtown. You can get a car for rent and you can live. And the money you made off Lyft pays for the car, and then you make your money.
Yeah.
So I was literally waking up 4 a.m. in the morning, traveling to LAX, lifting from 4 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. at night, every day. What happened was I would get to these cities like San Diego, downtown LA, Vegas, all these other spots, and next thing you know, it'd be late at night, and I would have like nothing to do, like, no business really. So I started creeping into the open mics. And I always strategically picked the locations that didn't have crowds because I was still nervous. I wasn't feeling myself.
Right.
I started doing that for a while. Wasn't good. I ain't gonna lie. Still had the stage presence. I didn't get good until I came back home to St. Louis. And again, Jarrell, shout out to White Boy, and Mary dared me to get on the stage. What happened is I made it, killed. Come back the next night, kill again. We get Wednesday. Destroyed there. All right. St. Louis Slim says come to his competition. I win that. So it just rapidly started getting better in the first 2 years.
That's hard.
But it was mostly just me tired of sitting on my sister's couch, tired of working this bullshit ass truck job that's only paying me $600 a week. So yeah, and I just realized I've always been good at comedy, bro. Like I've always been funny. I just didn't know how to write jokes, and I didn't know how to present it into a crowd stage, even though I've always done it in front of crowds. So that's really all it really was, bro. It was just building my confidence, my open mic. So that's really all it really started, bro. So I'm now 4 years deep in this, damn near. Have worked with everybody from Michael Collier to hear more. God damn, there's so many other names I could think of right now, but I'm having a brain fart right now. But yeah, bro, I'm in the Smokes and Jokes.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to mention that.
Yeah, Smokes and Jokes with Keywan and Murphy Lee. Shout out to Jenny Wright for giving me that opportunity.
Sure.
That was a blessing, unlike no other, bro.
How was that whole process?
Bro, it's still a dream. You got to understand, like, I grew up watching the Lunatics.
Straight up.
Like, niggas
you're
literally spent money on vocal. Niggas, you see I got my forces on right now. But it literally was an opportunity that, came from hard work. And then again, it's always about meeting the right people at the right time. Again, Janet Wright, I can't say thank you enough. That woman, I owe so much because she opened the door to get me in front of these people, these amazing people that have given me 4 chances to do 4 shows with them and so much more. Then they said, yes, let's put them in the movie. Like I said, bro, it's been a dream come true. So it's amazing, dog. It's amazing.
Hell yeah. That's hard, man.
I still pinch myself like, damn, did you really do that? And it's there. Yeah, so yeah, I'm blessed, bro.
So who would you say you got your inspiration from for comedy?
Easy. My father used to literally, I ain't gonna lie, a bit of it is my father. My father is funny. He's always been a character. But like my father used to literally sit me down and watch Eddie Murphy. We watched everything Eddie Murphy. My uncles and them introduced me to Red Fox and Richard Pryor. And then coming from, Bolingbrook, Illinois, and almost close to the Chicago area, it ain't nothing but talent out there. So, that's
close to Gary, all of that.
Man,
Indiana,
that's, I mean, there's so many legends that came out of St. Louis, from Corey Holcomb, Doug Williams, Deion Cole, goddamn D-Ray Davis, goddamn, it's so many names. And then again, St. Louis, the legendary here.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't understand.
The Tories.
Man, bro, not even that, but like, bro, people don't understand. I used to go see Jesse Taylor every Sunday.
Really?
Every Sunday. Like, religious. Okay? Shout out to Jesse Taylor. When Jesse was over there in, what was that, Baden? At the Ambassador, you used to be able to get in free at 9, right? You used to be able to smoke your weed in that month. This was when it was before legalization and all of that, okay? Hood niggas everywhere. The most gangsters niggas in this month.
The Ambassador.
Okay?
I used to hear that on the match at 104.
Bruh, we used to go every Sunday, and that, for me, was just like the highlight of the fucking week. Seeing him, seeing High Sauce, shout out to Brandon Glover.
Yeah.
Seeing up and coming talent. At this time, I didn't know a bunch, but man, nigga, Jesse used to tear this motherfucker down, and I mean every Sunday, consistently. I can't remember a night he struggled. Okay, that's just so that was the influence. That's why to me he's a legend. But yeah, man, there's a lot of influences out there, but Dave Chappelle, Comedy Central, watching Martin, all of that shit, bro.
But you just made me think of something. Like, that sounds fire, yo. What you're describing of, kind of what it seems like a little bit of back in the day St. Louis comedy. Like,
where it was crazy. I don't think people understand how hard it is to get half the city, okay, to show up every Sunday at a location.
Nah, for real.
And then you not only have to bring it, but I mean you got to bring it. These people ain't coming to bullshit. Okay? We talking about the heart of the city at your show. They didn't hustled all day, made money all day, trapped all day, you name it. They get there 9:30, 10 o'clock. When that man Jesse get on the stage, bro, I'm talking about it's an hour and 30 minutes of just pure entertainment. Some of the rawest shit I've ever seen, bro. I don't think people
he put
understand.
on a comedy special every fucking week.
Every Sunday, bro.
That's crazy.
New jokes.
That's crazy.
And to this day, like it's so impressive.
That's crazy.
Because if you see what he does on Tuesdays now with the karaoke, it's like, bro, he's got the heart of the city. That's what every comedian dreams of having. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
About the treasures?
Not the treasures, but it's just the fact that you have the heart of the city in your pocket, bro. That's a level of respect
that's real.
That you put in the work.
That's real.
So yeah, man, that to me, it's monumental to think where we're at right now. For real.
Yeah.
It's tough. I know, and you've been to these open mics, bro. So you seen how dead they be.
Okay, so if we're gonna be real, that's the main thing. I was just getting ready to ask you, what do you think happened for this to kind of turn into what it has for it? Specifically, what I want to speak on is a black St. Louis comedy scene.
It's too much hate, bro.
Okay.
And it's too many egos. I think that's the biggest thing. And then there's been a lot of gatekeeping. But again, you got to be careful with what you say about that too, because you can rub the folks the wrong way. There's a lot of people that gonna hear this and be like, who he talking about? But it's the truth. And it's the truth in every aspect, from music, whether it's music, art, painting, sports, whatever. There's always a hater or somebody that's in the way.
Yeah.
And you got to understand too, we're in an industry where they only want one or two of y'all in. So it's a dog-eat-dog world. Yeah. But the one thing I love about the youth of the new comedians right now is we're working together, bro.
Facts. That's a fact. There's a renaissance going on right now in St. Louis comedy.
It's getting to the point where the old heads and the OGs are seeing it and going, we got to get in with these little niggas because they making movement.
Yeah.
And it's motion.
Yeah.
It's motion because not only we have the technology with social media, but we're hip.
Yeah.
And they ain't hip.
Yeah.
So they're forced to come back to us.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
You know, and that's what I think Smokes and Jokes did to the St. Louis community. It brought the OGs to have a sit down with the youth. And I think that's the best thing we can do.
I agree.
We can only get better by joining forces together. I wish, and the goal to me in my dreams is for St. Louis to turn into what New York is.
Yes, sir.
What Chicago is.
Yes, sir.
What Atlanta is.
Yes, sir.
What Memphis is.
Yes, sir.
Without the drama and the beef.
Yup.
What LA could be on a chocolate Sunday.
Yup.
There's no reason why we can't. But again, we have to put egos to the side.
Mm-hmm.
We have to put the beefs and bullshit to the side. And I ain't gonna lie, I've noticed a lot of beefs get squashed in the past this year. And I ain't gonna say who and all that.
We ain't there.
But niggas are starting to understand that shit ain't gonna make no money.
Exactly.
Bro.
Yeah.
When you look at Chicago and you see these niggas do their skits and clips, all of them niggas work together.
Mm-hmm.
Skin and Bone is right there with who else is from?
What's that one dude?
My boy. What's my boy?
We having the dreads.
I can't say his name either. I just watched this shit too. That's what him. Corrupt.
Yeah.
Is with a K.
Yeah. Yup.
With the Jew. So him, Corporate. Shout out to Corporate.
Cause he be doing the voiceover.
Yeah, Unc and them all work together, bro.
Yep.
When you watch St. Louis, everybody is 1-1, solo. But I've noticed when we get together, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? When we did the roast numbers went crazy.
Yeah.
Even when the white boys did the roast,
it
went crazy. So it's like, bro, are y'all not seeing it?
Yeah. See, my thing is, you still need to have your separate thing, but we still need to come together when the time is. Because everybody needs to be able to stand on their own.
Got to.
So then you can have all these different, you got to have different audiences.
Yes.
And the only way to do that is if you grow up, you individually.
Yes.
And then you come together and connect those networks and spread it out.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. So, like you know, like we already said was going over there after this. Shout out Vintage Gold, because that's one of the biggest leaders right now in black entertainment right now as far as St. Louis goes. Yeah. A lot of us are, you know, really coming together at that spot and making some really creative and magical things.
To be made out of that spot, bro.
That is a fact, bro.
It's bound to happen. What's crazy is it just takes one video to go viral, bro. Mm-hmm. And I think we're on the verge of being right there, going viral. It just, like I said, it's going to take one day for us to hit that perfect video, the perfect funny, the perfect timing, script, and everything for us to take fully off. And I don't think we're really ready for it, but it's bound to happen, bro. No, and I don't say that in a negative way, because I'm not saying we don't believe it will. I just don't think people understand, like, we're that close.
I know. I see what's going on.
And I say that because think about how many people quit, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. The winners of this game right now are the folks that continually put out. It don't always got to be the funniest. It don't always got to be the best video. At the end of the day, if those numbers are ringing, you're going to get a check. You're going to get a check. You think Drewski is worried about what Desi his name is doing?
You can't be.
You think Desi is tripping off? Don't get it twisted. Egos do happen. But at the end of the day, when they drop those videos and put it in while everybody else that quit didn't, content being made and it's money being made, bro. Mm-hmm. So that's how I look at it. Like, it's no time to stop.
That is real.
Yeah.
So how would you describe your comedy style?
Oh, based off true stories. One part of it's based off true stories. A lot of it is just pure silliness. I'm just naturally silly in the head. I just see life very in a different way from others a lot. I would just, to sum it up, just a ball of fun. Just a ball of fun. You're going to have fun when you see me on stage. So that's how I look at it. Yeah. I don't try to compare myself. I don't think I'm on the level of anybody. I know I'm not. You know, I'm smart enough to know I still have work to do. I still have more material to write. I still have ways to go. It was Sean, I think it was Marlon Wayans said it, bro. You're not a real comedian until you've had 10 years on the road.
Yep. Yeah.
I haven't even touched the road. I've touched Illinois. I've touched, of course, Vegas and all of that on some road tip. But, yeah, you're not a real comedian until you touch 10 years, bro. Yeah. I'm in it for the long haul.
I feel that. I feel that. I'm more like improv, sketch, and I really want to dive into acting. That's kind of my lane. I love that shit, too. Yeah. I love that shit. I think comedy is all of that. I agree. Yeah. And that's the biggest thing that I'm seeing with St. Louis right now is that, especially with the black community, they're really embracing improv and all of that stuff. Because I had to leave where I started at to branch out and do something bigger and better to be keeping it all the way 100. I think
black folks embrace it because we've already embraced, and live in color.
Yeah.
We're raised off in living color. We were raised off of Martin. We're raised off of the 90s entertainment, those type of shows. We were born and raised off. That's our generation.
And we're just natural improvisers.
Yeah.
You got to think about going into this world. Half the time we got to put on a front face, a mask just to be out here and survive.
That's real shit. I ain't think about it like that.
We improvise all day long.
Yeah, that's real shit. No, I agree. I 100% agree on that. I'm glad you said it like that.
I mean, that's the real, and I feel like that's the things that they kind of hide in the art form is that, really, hey man, we do this naturally. They got to do all that goofy shit and do all the extra shit, but really, we could just.
It's natural to us.
Yeah,
I agree. In Living Color, like I said, not even from the Living Color. What was the one show?
Mad TV.
Mad TV, but it was the one with Drew Carey.
See, growing up, I never watched that. Whose Line?
Whose Line is it?
Yeah, I never watched it.
Bro, I used to watch that and the British version. The British version is even funnier.
Okay.
Because it's their accent and their shit. So, no, but it's just as crazy. I think the original show started in London.
I think,
and then they came to America. So, yeah. But yeah, I would love to see a black version of that in a young version of us doing that, using our language, our culture, our shit. I think that would be dope. That would be hella dope.
Yeah, I mean, Wildin' Out.
Bro, I ain't even think about it like that. You are 100% correct. Wildin' Out is that.
That's what put me on the improv.
Shout out to Nick Cannon, man. He's a genius.
Yeah, that's what put me on the improv. It was Wildin' Out.
Goddamn genius, man. A lot of people hate on Nick and his corniness, but Nick is a fucking genius, bro. I'm sorry. To have that many. Think about how much shit he's produced on Nickelodeon alone, let alone the movies he's been in a lot.
Hell, he was the president at one point.
Corny or not, yeah, bro. Nick is a genius, bro. He's an absolute genius.
Yeah, no, you gotta get respect.
Yeah, we're gonna have a Nick that comes out of St. Louis. It's on its way. I agree.
Yeah. Okay, so now we talked a little bit about the comedy, but you already know what time it is.
Oh shit! Okay.
Come on now, it's that time of the episode. Hold on, I ain't did this one in a minute.
Hey, bro,
what up?
Ready to smoke?
Absolutely, man. Shout out to my job, man. I bud test. I know you were asking about that, but yeah.
Where you at?
I am currently at Greenlight, which was originally Cookies St. Louis, but they got bought out, so now it is under Greenlight. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I've been there about a year and a half now.
I had another homie on here that works at Greenlight. Shout out Chase Sanchez.
Yes, sir. Shout out to all my bud tenders out there. Y'all know who y'all are, man. Gang.
Yes, sir.
What all you got there, my man?
So shout out We Supply Medical again for this week's flower review. Y'all already know.
I like the packaging already.
Hell yeah.
Who we got here? We got We Supply Medicals. Okay.
Yup.
Okay. And this is their original?
Yes.
Oh shit! We about to put this in there. All right.
Yeah. So let me get all the facts.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh no, you good, bro?
You must be one. We could talk about weed questions too, man. You know I used to sell this before it was legal.
Okay. Oh yeah, we definitely. Trust.
I'll try not to say too much, but no, yeah.
We ain't Vlad around here, so
I wasn't the best, but I ain't gonna sit there and act like I was Rick Ross. I was decent.
I feel you. All right, hold up. So,
hey, bro.
Oh, what up? Shit.
Ready to smoke?
I didn't mean to do that. All right, so.
Yes, sir.
This is right here. This that Pink Punch Smarties.
Okay.
So this is the Mendo cut.
Okay, Pink Punch. What you said it was called? Pink Punch?
Yeah, Pink Punch Smarties.
Pink Punch Smarties.
Yes, sir. So it's strawberry lemonade F2 mixed with a Mendo cut. And then you got the breeder is 2020 Mendocino.
How much THC?
He ain't put that on here.
That's I ain't gonna lie, that's a wicked combination. I'm definitely familiar with the Mendo. They got some good bud. I haven't smoked too many pink strains though. I think the one pink strain I remember from back in the day, I smoked some crazy shit we used to get from the minor leaguers, baseball players and the college baseball players was called Pink Panties.
Yeah.
And that shit was gas, bro. That shit literally was like light green, had pink hairs on it. It was stupid fruity, blue. Like you didn't even have to put a whole nug in your blunt. This was back when niggas was rolling the mini swishers.
Oh, yeah.
And still frying themselves, bro. So
yeah, the mini switches get you through.
Hell yeah. Let me get a little smell.
My uncle put me onto them.
Oh, God. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. Wow. Yeah, that smells amazing.
Yes, sir. All right, so we got to do the review, too. So give them a 1 to 5 on that presentation. What it look like
I ain't
for
gonna lie. I love I'm a big fan of creativity and arts and stuff like that. I like more glass than I do tin. But if you're going to do something like this, I would recommend Bavita packs. Keep your weed fresh. But no, this is dope. Again, it's St. Louis. So, you know what I'm saying? It's repping the city. That shit's dope.
Yeah, what you think on the look of the weed?
The weed looks amazing. It's got a purple hues on it. Very, very crystally. Smells amazing. It's kind of got like a very fruity undertone on the toast. The terps are probably stupid high on this. Yeah. Terps are always important too, ladies and gentlemen. Study your weed. A lot of y'all be coming in the dispensary. I want the highest THC. I want the highest THC. And the shit be 1.1 terps.
Yep.
And then y'all smoke it and wondering why you got to roll up 4 more. Because the terps was boo-boo. Terps are very important, people. What y'all got to understand is terps is the DNA of the flower, almost. In the sense to where the terps determine the smell, the taste when it hits your taste buds and your tongue, all the way down to the length and strength of the high and the longevity of the high. So that's very important. When you get some shit like this that he's rolling up, you want your THC to be, of course, 20 to 25%. You get blessed to get the 30 and 31s. But I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. They hike those numbers up because they know you're going to buy it.
That's a fact.
Okay? I'm going to say it again. They hype the THC numbers up because they know that's all y'all know. That is why you can run in and get $20 code. Let me look. I got
now you talking. Now you're talking.
I gotta be quiet.
Now you talking.
Understand, ladies and gentlemen.
You knew what it was when he signed up.
Shit. Do not just chase high THC. I have to tell that to people that every day. Terps. You want your terps to be right at about 3.0, 3.5. It starts getting crazy when you get to the 4s. Anything higher than 4 is sprayed on bullshit. Unless you just been blessed by the gods. So yeah, make sure y'all pay attention to that when you're buying your weed. That's how you determine product. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too, y'all. Stop name chasing. Okay? Just because there's 13 blue dreams out there don't mean all 13 of them blue dreams are going to be good.
That's right. You better find out who made that cut, where that cut from.
Thank you.
Where them genetics came from.
Thank you. You said it. Find out who's growing your weed. You want people that give a fuck growing your weed. Shout out to great companies out there that give a fuck too, like Vivid, Logo, Sense. I like Amaze. Y'all been doing y'all thing. Shout out to Robust Packs. You want,
definitely fuck with Robust.
You want good companies growing your weed. Like, know who's growing your weed. Understand that all cookies products don't come from Burner and Cookie. You know what I mean? So find out the genetics. Find out who's growing your weed. Then buy and smoke. A lot of y'all chase names. Oh, man, it's Runts. It's okay, cool. Yeah. You know what you about to do? Runts back to the store to get some more weed.
Yup.
Because it wasn't good. So,
and most of that shit ain't even the real Runts.
Thank you. I've been smoking since I was 14 years old. My mother's gonna kill me when she finds out about this. Yeah, but I've been smoking since 13, 14 years old. I'm 40 years old now, so that tells you everything about me and marijuana. But I am a connoisseur to the fullest extent, bro. But I truly believe that, a lot of y'all need to take time and study the true game, because you got to understand it's elevated. It's the new science has come to marijuana. So the more you're educated on your plant, it'll help you when you guys grow. It'll help you when you guys choose. It'll help you when you purchase. So study your shit. Know the difference between limonene and caryophyllene and myrcene and beta myrcene, all of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting too scientific for that.
No, you not. Nah, that's what we do around here. Usually, like, real talk though, we usually have growers on here and they'll talk about the whole growing process.
Absolutely.
So we learn all about, living soil.
Yeah.
Of course, that synthetic grow.
Yeah.
Then you got the hydroponics.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we talk about it all on here.
Indoor, outdoor grown,
Yep.
the difference between that. Know about if your weed has PGRs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, y'all don't understand that. You wonder why you buying the weed and it's hard as a rock. Yeah, that's because they putting fucking steroids and bullshit in stuff.
That's right.
What's even scarier about weed now is the government is involved with it, just like they were when it came to cigarettes. So, like I said, you better know who's growing your fucking weed. Because if they were putting bullshit in the cigarettes, you best believe there's companies that are going to put bullshit in your weed.
That's right.
So, again, know who the fuck you're buying from, in my opinion, man. Right. And if you got a street person, I advise a lot of y'all to stop buying from new people with this whole fentanyl scare, because that shit is crazy, for one. But motherfuckers know me, bro. If I haven't known you for about 25 years... If we've never smoked, went on a bud mission, cruise, if I ain't slept on your couch, none of that, I'm not buying weed from you, bro. So all of y'all out there, and y'all see me at these comedy shows with your bags and stuff, bro, if I don't know you, I'm not buying none of that shit y'all got, bro. I'm just... I'm letting y'all know now, bro.
Tone said, don't smoke no shit in front of me.
Bro, I go to two niggas to this day, and I've known these same two niggas. And I ain't got to say y'all names, but I've been buying weed from these two niggas for 20-something plus years here in St. Louis, and it ain't going to stop. Shout out to my dogs, too, man.
Yeah, shout out. I got to... Shout out Razor's Edge. You already know we supply. Shout out to the homie Cap. I ain't bought from him in a minute, but that was always somebody that I always went to. Mr. Living Soil, of course. Yeah. The GOAT. How I feel in some of this in this.
I got some questions for you, my man. Because how old were you when you first started smoking?
Funny enough, I didn't start smoking until I was about 19.
Real shit?
Yeah. Because I got drug tested in high school and all of that.
Okay.
So,
you went to one of them strict ass schools.
Yeah, I went to CBC.
Oh, say less. What year you graduated?
11.
Okay, yeah. See, I graduated 2004. We played y'all a few times on the football field.
Oh, where you go?
I went to Hazelwood Central.
Okay, yeah.
And then I left 2003, and then I went to North Tech my senior year to learn a little trade. Because, again, like I said, the grades wasn't always the best.
Same here.
Yeah, so.
Shit, I had to finish high school and night school.
I did too. I had summer school. I had to do the summer school, then I graduated. Yep. So yeah, I know.
Shout out Ace.
No, I didn't. I left and went to Tech, and I did good at Tech and didn't have to go to summer school and graduate. So yeah, shout out to Tech for getting me right and letting me graduate on time.
I went to CBC, but I was acting a damn fool.
Yeah, I would.
My thing was I worked the family business, so I was already making money. So my thing is like, what's the school shit if I'm
I feel what you're saying. Me, it wasn't that my family had a family business. It was just that I knew I had two parents making $250K.
Yeah, so you
straight. You know what I'm saying? So nigga wasn't thinking about none of that shit for real. And then again, I come from smart parents, so I had a smart dad. I had a smart mother. And then I had cousins and folks around me who were very educated. So when bullshit kind of like, I was one of those kids that can smell bullshit instantly. And in school, bro, used to listen to that shit in them stories and it just be like, nah, that ain't what really happened.
It's got to be better than that.
That's not the story. Like, you know, when the first time you hear the story of Christopher Columbus, you're like, nah, shit, that ain't what the fuck happened. You know, and then the whole rate, you know,
Lewis and Clark,
all of that, all the way to the fucking what was another when they do, you know, the slavery shit every February. For some reason every February we gotta watch 100 slave movies and shit, bro. I wasn't feeling none of that shit, bro.
Shit, that's if you lucky. They wouldn't even, for the most part, shit. Y'all have February.
Yeah.
And you get like 1 week. That's the end of the that's the end.
I was not feeling none of that shit. My favorite class was gym, lunch, and art.
Straight up. Straight up.
You hear me? Gym, lunch, and art. And that was about it. And then maybe that one class you got the cute girl in, but you wasn't paying attention. I was, you know, but nah, school just wasn't for me, bro. It just never clicked for real. You know, I was the nigga that was always caught talking.
Yep.
Always got sent to in school suspension and all that shit, bro. I came a full-fledged stoner my junior senior year. So I didn't give a fuck about school at that time. And I think once every kid like takes their SAT and you get the number of results back, you kind of realize in life. Like, you know what I mean? Reality strikes. Like when they told me I missed 1 point from going to Mizzou, it was like, yeah, nigga, we finna go work at the warehouse, man.
I'm finna be an entrepreneur.
Let me go ahead and learn. Y'all still rapping over there? All right, I'll be over there in the studio tomorrow, my nigga. Yeah. Y'all still hiring over there? I'm gonna come get a job tomorrow. That's kind of where I kind of fell in, bro.
I feel that.
Did that little summer at Florissant Community College.
Y'all, you gotta do flow.
You gotta do You gotta do community college for a little bit.
You gotta hit that Merrimack too.
Keep your parents quiet. Get them off your ass.
Yup.
And then usually that shit dies out, and then you become whoever you become. Man.
Yeah. Did that for about a year and a half.
Yeah, that was me. I went to class for the first 3 weeks, and then it was the second 2 weeks. Y'all niggas weed up here? Y'all niggas, all right, I'll be up here to bring the weed. I'll be the weed nigga then. So,
Holland.
That's how that kind of came into play.
All right, before we go any further, let's go ahead and get this review going. Let's go ahead and step out real quick.
I'm going to apologize now if I cough extremely hard because this looks like some kill, but I'm gonna try to stay. I'm going to try to do my best. Yes,
yeah. All right, we'll be back.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to leave that running real quick and we going.
Okay, and then this part where we go smoke and then we come back. All right, I like that. It's different.
We back.
Yes, sir.
All right. So.
Took a little smoke break.
Yeah, so what you think?
It's good bud, bro.
Yeah.
Good bud. Tastes very good. Terps were very good. Nice, smooth, high. I can tell that's what, a sativa hybrid?
Yeah, I believe
Definitely
so.
Starting right here. But I can tell it's kind of mellowing me out. But yeah, no, good smoke, bro. Shout out to, who's this again?
This is We Supply Medical.
We Supply Medical. I'm going to be tapping it in with y'all, bro. That was some good bud. And that was the what strain again?
That was the Peak Punch.
Peak Points.
Yeah.
So y'all go grab you some of that, man. No, that was good. That was really good. He rolled it up in a paper. I love the fact that he used the filter.
Always.
And we had the nice little roll, so it smoked perfect. Yeah, that was a good high. I like that. I like that a lot. I would give that I give that probably a 3 out of 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was some fire.
I like that. Yeah, I said the same.
Too crazy. And then I ain't gonna lie, high hit immediately. Yeah. So no, that's good. That's some good bud. Definitely would recommend that one for sure. I'm an indica guy, so it's hard for me sometimes to smoke sativas and sativa hybrids, but I do like that. That was good. Fire. Yeah. That's what I want to ask you. What's your favorite strain, bro? Right now, like, are you more sativa? Are you more hybrid? More indica?
My favorite of all time is gelato.
Just regular gelato?
Oh yeah.
No lemon cherry gelato or just regular gelato?
Gelato.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
I ain't gonna lie, gelato's fire. My favorite gelato is probably which one was that one I had? I'm not gonna lie, lemon cherry gelato when it first came out was good. But I think was it 33 or 41, one of those two. I really, really liked. Really, really good. I'm trying to think.
Jet fuel. That's a gelato.
I did have a jet fuel gelato. That was good. I did. Yeah.
So I like that cheese every now and then. That blue cheese.
Yeah.
Taste. Yeah.
My favorite strain, I think right now, is it's between two right now. The first one I believe is called Hash Burger. Fire. Shout out to Robust. Whew, pressure. It reminds me of that old school gas.
Okay.
That when you first smoked kind bud. Gas. So yeah, Hash Burger right now is up there. It's one of my favorite ones. Any of the markers, whether it's permanent marker.
Yeah.
Center marker.
I got this permanent marker.
Fire, bro.
Yeah, from Razor's Edge.
Yes.
Shout out to the homies. Like,
we just tried permanent runts by Robust in the pre-roll. Fire, bro. So yeah, that's one of my favorite strains right now. Anything Hash Burger, anything permanent marker, anything scented marker is one of my favorites right now. I'm a Kush lover though, bro. I love Kush. If it's Kush OG, you got me. If y'all shout out, y'all hear it. Listen, if you got good Kush, good OG strains, please hit me up. Because again, I'm an indica guy. I like stuff that relaxes me. I need the muscle relaxer. I need the full body. That's my favorite type of weed. I like that stuck in the couch shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love that shit. Yeah. But I'm starting to respect the sativa game. I really am. The sativa stuff helps me when I need to be creative during the daytime.
Yep. Yeah.
So yeah, I've learned to, when I go to the dispensary, I grab my two favorites and then I get that one for business for the daytime. So yeah, fire for sure.
That's lit. Okay, so now I got another question for you.
Let's do it.
All right, your 3 favorite weed albums, or like albums to smoke weed to.
Okay, we gotta start with Kush and Orange Juice.
Yeah, that's honestly what made me want to start smoking.
Yeah, Kush and Orange Juice is the Bible. And it's crazy to say that, and I say that because it's my generation.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, of course, are going to say Snoop, which is on my list too. So, number 1 is most definitely, excuse me, Kush and Orange Juice. It's got to be that. Number 2, it's got to be The Chronic, Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Because I'm still a 90s, 80s baby. So, yeah, that album was... I can still remember getting popped upside the head when I learned the lyrics to Dre Day and Snoop's shit. And remember, you're young and you're talking about smoking weed at that time. My mama used to look back way and be like, "I will." Shout out to the moms that used to reach, that drove at the same time and reached back and popped you in the mouth in the back seat. Yeah, I was that kid. But yeah, definitely The Chronic. And then if we gotta go 3, man. Damn. Okay. 3. Help me out.
Let's see.
I'm trying to think. No, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. You know who I really like smoking to right now? Larry Jones.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit is so smooth. It's so player. And it's weed music on top of Get Fresh. He's talking real player, cash money shit. So my new favorite kind of like music to kind of cruise and ride to. And then the beats is crazy. Oh my God. He just did that joint with Currency.
An Alchemist.
Staircase. Was it Stairwell Case or something like that?
Yeah.
Album from top to bottom is nothing but pure weed loving music, just getting fresh, getting fly. That's the shit I wake up to and listen to or cruise to, bro. So yeah, Larry June, bro.
You listen
Currency,
to that?
All of that.
Yeah, you listen to that new Wiz and Currency?
All of that, bro. All of that, bro. I've been a fan of TGOD, Taylor Gang or Die. I've been a fan since day one, Black and Yellow. Wiz is that dog, bro. Shout out to Wiz Khalifa, bro. Yeah, you gotta have that cushion orange juice.
Yeah.
Gotta have that cushion orange juice. Flight School, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah, that I grew up on all of that shit.
Nah, for real. Yo, okay, so I got one more for you. So
what's yours though? Hold on.
Okay. So right now I've been listening to Drop Top Records.
Okay.
For Ruthless. What is it? Yeah. That new Wiz and Currency.
Yes, most
1
definitely.
and 2. Because
Most
2 just
definitely.
came out this last Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I've been listening to those
If
two.
Wiz and Currency are on it, I got it.
Yeah, those two on rotation. What's the other ones I've been listening to? Hold on. Now I gotta pull up my title real quick.
Since we asked this, we gotta ask what's your 3 favorite weed movies.
I can definitely do that.
You can do the 3?
Yeah. Sausage Party.
You silly, bro. That movie crazy as hell. Yeah. You gonna laugh, bro. The mine is it's out there, but I know y'all seen it. Mine's Grandma's Boy.
Real.
Nigga, we just watched that at work today, bro. Me and the boss. Yeah, we were working and watching that at the same time on our phones today. Yeah, shout out to Grandma's Boy. It's hilarious, bro.
That's funny
We
as
was
fuck.
just watching that. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
Everybody always says Friday.
Yeah, those the
How high. But nah, like I like the white boy comedies, bro. Them shits is hilarious. Grandma's Boy. If y'all ain't never seen that, go get that. And get stoned and then watched it.
Facts. Shit. Don't Be a Menace while drinking juice.
It's a classic.
It's
a classic.
That one got me. Always get
It's a stoner movie. I think because Grandma did smoke in there. He smoked damn near the whole movie. He had weed bags in it, so technically that's a stoner. For me, what's another one? Pineapple Express was funny as fuck, bro.
See, I still haven't seen it yet.
Pineapple Express was funny as fuck, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Pineapple Express was funny as fuck.
That's a good one.
That was a good one right there. And then I think what's my other movie I like to watch when I'm high? Oh, this is a sleeper. I'm gonna put y'all on game. But the dude that made this movie is the same dude who made Tony Montana, Oliver Stone. And it's got great actors in it too. I think Benicio del Toro is in this movie. But the movie is called Savages. You ever seen it?
Mm-mm.
Dope ass movie. I don't even want to spoil it for you, bro.
Now I'm about to look it up.
But I'll say this: it's based off two brothers who are, I think, not brothers, but they're friends, and they're both dating the same girl. Okay, so you already see how crazy this movie is getting into. They basically are in love with this same girl, and these niggas hustle together. That's it. They make the best weed. They grow the best weed.
Oh
right?
shit!
So it's at the point now where like the cartel's like, yo, who the fuck is these niggas? Niggas growing some gas, 33 level percent, and they stole it from Afghanistan when they was in the army.
That Afghan.
So they brought that Afghanistan seed back over with that California air. The cartel
crazy.
found out, so they're basically,
They probably in the Emerald.
What they don't know is the cartel is messing with a set of brothers that are connected, and you know when you got the weed, your connection game is crazy. And when I say they had shooters, they had it all, to protect themselves. And the movie gets very wicked. Like I said, I don't want to spoil it for you, but the story is unbelievable. I think John Travolta's in the fucking movie. He plays a detective in the movie. But go watch that movie. I promise you're going to call me the next day like, Tone, you were right. I watched it twice. That's how good the fucking movie is. But yeah, definitely go check out Savages, bro. That's another one of my classics. A lot of people like to say the half bake and all the others. You're going to watch that. We already know. But when you start watching the classic shit, man, I'm trying to tell you, that's a good movie. It's a dope-ass movie. Yeah. What else you got for me, man?
Okay, so top 5 dead or alive. You can have the ultimate smoke session. What you gonna have there?
Of people?
Yeah.
So I get to pick 5?
Yep.
Wow. Number 1, Black Jesus.
I like that. I
would smoke a blunt with Jesus. I'd be like, man, they hated you for real, bro. And I know he need one.
Oh, yeah.
You can't tell me the Lord's son don't need a blunt.
Yeah.
You grew it. It's yours. It's your daddy's.
Yeah. Matter of fact, actually, nah, that'd be too traumatizing. I was going to say make him a cross joint, but, you know.
Why you go there?
My bad, man.
I'm supposed to tell. Nah, you stupid. She's stupid, for real. Nah, but no, I probably, Jesus, put him on that list. We got to have Bob Marley.
Yeah, facts.
I think Bob, Snoop.
Yeah.
Wiz.
Yeah.
What's that, 4?
Yeah.
I need one more. It's got to be a lady. We gotta have at least a queen there. Who's a female smoker that I really respect? Erykah Badu. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Man, come on, Erykah.
Yeah.
That'd be a hot session. I feel like we needed a white person though. Yeah.
Yo, that's hilarious.
If she doesn't show up, Cheech Chong or Woody Nelson.
That's hilarious. El said that last week. He said he needs some white.
We need some white folk.
Yeah, he said he needs one white boy.
Because what happens? I say that because if we run out of blunts or we break the bong, white folks know how to recreate shit and get the session going. So yeah, I'm gonna bring Woody. I'm gonna bring Woody Nelson just in case, man. So, and he been smoking for a long ass time. So he was the first white person I think to smoke in the White House and get away with it. So yeah, that would be my 5 right there. I mean, Jesus, Black Jesus, Snoop, Bob, Wiz, and Cheech and Chong. And
yep.
Yeah, all right, and Erykah Badu just in case. Yep. So yeah, that right there, I'll do that. I'm happy with that list.
Hell yeah, that's hella lit. Yeah. All right. Like this is a good first episode. Man, you got to come back for real though,
man. All you got to do is pick up the phone, man. I love doing shit like this, man. This is a dope atmosphere. I love the fact that you take a break and you go smoke, come back, very professional. I like that. A lot of people like to smoke up the mics and stuff. That's not good for your mics, people. I know it looks cool, but he does it very smart. He blows outside. He's got It's smart.
See, you came to the laid back version. Like normally, normally we be smoking around.
See,
back in the old studio.
Hey, this works perfect. I think you're on to something right here.
You right though. You right.
But yeah, man. This is fun for sure, man. I look forward to doing this again. Like I said, all you got to do is call me, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, man. This is dope.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. What else you need, man?
All right, give them your socials. Let them know where to find you at. Plug your shows, all of that.
Comedian Tone. That's Tone, not Tom, not Tony. Tone, Tone. On Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok right now. We are working on YouTube as well. Give me a second. We are going to get that back rolling. Right now, I got a lot of my stage content on YouTube. But the goal is, again, to get the podcast back going, little small clips, skits, and shit back going now that we're getting into the content field. So, yeah, stay tuned, man. My TikTok's been booming. We're trying to get Instagram back on. Of course, y'all see me wilding out on Facebook all the time. So, yeah. But that's the 3 main ones. So, shows coming up June 20th. We'll be at Suede. So, that's the
church.
Yeah. Yep. Up in there on that day, 7:00. Y'all can pull up to that. And I believe they're giving away some marijuana giveaways. I think they're giving away some Flora Farms that day.
Okay.
So, yeah, that'll be dope. That's the 20th, the day after the Juneteenth. And then May 2nd, shout out to my boy, my son. We're going to be back out there in Park Hill, Illinois, in the woods, man, out there in West Bumblefuck, bro. But, boy, when I say this show was lit,
okay.
I ain't never seen so many white folks in one room. Man, shit was lit, and they was with it. They was cool. They fucked with black people. It was no bullshit that night whatsoever, man. But, yeah, so May 2nd, Rock Hill, Illinois, if y'all are in that area. If y'all know where that big red shit is, and you go down there and there's food, drinks, Pull up to that motherfucker. I'm gonna be
Yeah, all right. This sound like a goddamn slave auction. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
Nigga, I was nervous. Okay? And then I was like, oh no, they cool. Like, they fuck with us. Yeah, it was a good vibe. It was good times, man. But those are usually the best shows, bro. I ain't gonna lie. First of all, it was an hour and 30-minute drive. Okay. By myself, which I usually either, go with another comedian or, a lady friend or whatever. But yeah, it was a good ride. So I had time to really work on material in my head in the car. But when I pulled up, I ain't gonna lie, nigga was nervous. Like, these niggas signed me for a Klan rally. I got him set up.
Right.
I've been bamboozled.
Sacrificed.
Bewildered. I am the sacrifice. Man, but nah, we walked in. It was love. They were, yo, free food. They immediately put a drink in my hand. They sent us to the green room. We were allowed to smoke. I got like 2 free joints. So, like I said, it was nothing but love. So, yeah, I believe it is Rock Hill, Illinois.
Yeah.
Out there, if y'all out there, man, Missouri. Park Hill, Missouri. I said that so wrong. Please don't torture me, y'all. But yes, May 2nd, we back at that mug again, man. He's hosting. I'm there. It's gonna be a lit show. Last show was lit too. The smoking show that we did, it was lit. Sure. Yeah. So yeah, other than that, man, stay tuned. Y'all know how y'all can find me, man. And then yeah, we about to head over to KJ's right now. I'm about to get up out of here. So yeah, man, this is dope, man. Once again, bro, I appreciate the opportunity, man.
For sure. You already know.
Yes, sir.
All right, and y'all already know you can find 2T3rpd on all socials. Make sure you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you follow that website, 2funnyproductions.com.
Yes, sir.
And also be on the lookout for that Two Funny Times Bitches Gold Comedy Showcase. Tickets are getting ready to be on sale very soon.
Go get them tickets, huh?
First show, June 12th. You already know we got Andres Mendoza on the lineup.
We gotta do a show, man.
I was getting ready. I was gonna talk to you about that. You good.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk to you about that after this.
We got to.
Matter of fact.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the June show,
yes, sir,
we got Andres Mendoza.
Funny.
We got comedian KB.
Very funny.
We got Mike Franchise.
Another funny brother, a.k.a. Fat Boy Gang. Yeah, shout out to Mike, my nigga.
Shout out, Cuz.
Big Boy Gang.
Yeah. And then you already know we got Kissing Booth for the improv team, and then we closing out the show with Uncle Neff. Y'all already know how it go.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope, man. Y'all make sure y'all go get that. That's gonna be lit.
Oh yeah,
I'm definitely gonna pull up to that.
For sure. And it sounds like I got a second comedian for the June showcase. For the July showcase.
Y'all want us to do something?
Yeah.
Say less.
So I think that's what we doing.
Say less.
Is that what you signed up? So you doing it?
Let's do it.
All right.
Say less.
All right. This is just breaking alert. Breaking news.
Breaking news, y'all.
Comedian Tone will be on the lineup for the July Too Funny Times Vintage Gold Showcase.
We in that bitch.
That's right. So you already know.
You already know episode 206 right here, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all check this out, man. Like, subscribe, share. It's free. Stop being a hater, man.
Facts.
Yes, sir, man. No, this was love, man. Peace and love to everybody that watched this, man. I appreciate it. For all y'all out there chasing your dreams, don't stop, man. Continue to support this brother, man, and the movement and the marijuana movement, man.
Facts.
Legalize it.
That's right.
Yes, sir, man. This was fun, bro. For real.
But until then and always, support legacy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all, man.
Peace.
Hell yeah, bro. That was dope, man.
Thank you.
Dope, man.
It's 2 2 2
Turp.